Guys, it's that time of the month. It's favorites time. I look forward to these videos every single time because we talk about favorites, we talk about fails. What works for me may not work for you, and that's totally okay. And today I've got so much shit between makeup, skincare, fashion, and I got quite a few fails. I'm gonna like sprinkle everything kind of throughout this video. I'm gonna get ready today. Full face, get ready with me. And I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of shit. I have everything, almost everything linked down below if you're interested in anything. Other than that, good morning, my britches. Good morning, my sunshines. I'm already hot as hell, but we got favorites on, so I got to share them with you guys. So before we get into this video, hello to all my britches in the live chat and good morning. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe because I think it was up to like 67% last time that I looked. 67% of you guys that are not watching or not subscribed. It takes 2 seconds. Just click on the subscribe button and join the Hot Mess Express of the channel of Britt Clark. So good morning, everybody. I see everybody coming in. I don't have coffee today. I have Call Me Heather Austin because this is one of my favorites. Orange Vanilla Coke. 0 sugar. Heather got me so hooked on this damn soda. Love the fact that it's 0 sugar because it gives me that, I don't know, like especially when I'm hungover, the best thing for me to have is a carbonated beverage. And this just gets me. It's so good. If you could find these, it's really hard to find this damn soda. I found it at Target in Fairmount. But it's so damn good. So good. And I was never a fan of like diet sodas or anything like that. As I've gotten older, I've noticed that it's changed so much. And guys, guess what? Guess what? We have merch. Another one of the faves. This is the one I'm wearing is the all over tee. I hope you guys can hear me. You can see how the graphic is absolutely massive. I'm wearing a size large. I did wash it once. I don't really notice that it shrunk at all. I really like it. It's like a soft fabric. I like the fact too, it's a little bit thinner, but it doesn't feel cheap, if that makes sense. It is a little bit more expensive because you're getting like, I wanted this to look almost like a graphic tee or like a band tee. It's such a vibe. Basic ass Britch. We've got basic Britch merch, basic ass Britch merch. We have bougie Britch merch. My bougie Britch is on its way. But I want to show you guys this. And then also, I see Kendall. She said she got her mug. Can't wait for my mug to get here. I see that people are already receiving mugs. So you should be getting it soon. And then the other thing that I'm wearing, this is coming off because it's so damn hot. The Barefoot Dreams cardigan. If you didn't, you actually get a look at how long the sleeves are on this all over tee. I mean, it's like an average size. I think it's like a unisex type shirt. Very comfortable. But the Barefoot Dreams cardigan, I have this link down below. I'm pretty sure. It's probably under sweater, I think. I like generalize what I link everything as. That way you got to click on it. But I feel like if people are like, oh, I want to know what primer she's using or whatever, I feel like that's easier than just listing the brand names now. So this is the Barefoot Dreams cardigan. I don't know. I think it's like it just says Cozy Chic Light. I have a size large. I've been wearing this in place of my robe lately. And I love it so much. I've been loving so much. Like, I'm telling you, I have so much clothing stuff, just stuff that I've noticed that I've worn repeatedly. And I'm also going to talk about, I didn't share these in my Nordstrom haul. I have to link these still. But these Steve Madden slippers, I wear these all over the house. Look how cute. I love how they have little crystals on here. We're getting quite a few out of the way right away, but I'm like, if I'm wearing them, I'm talking about them. So those are my current favorite slippers. They're from Steve Madden. I picked them up during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. There's only a couple things that I didn't like that I ordered, and I'm going to talk about one in particular today. But if you guys didn't see that Nordstrom anniversary sale haul, go check it out because so much of that stuff I'm going to talk about today. But I'm going to wear like my most worn stuff, so I'm not going to cover everything. Oh my God. They look like Birkenstocks. They're so comfortable. And I like the fact too, it's like they're still warm and cozy because I initially ordered the the UGG slippers, I was not a fan. I actually ended up, I'm going to send those back. I still have them, but I'm going to send them back because I feel like for the price of them, they're not really warm and they're not really cushiony. These Steve Madden ones are more cushiony than the UGG ones. So I thought these were such a better like deal. And they're leopard. I mean, come the fuck on. Like how cute. I'm putting it back on because I'm telling you, I wear them all over the damn house. Oh my God, how cute are those? I love them so much. Those are guys, I'm a bougie bitch, okay? So, damn, we got quite a few things out of the way today already. We've got so many clothes still. I'm telling you, we've got a lot of stuff to go through. Like I said, I'm going to do my makeup in the meantime, and we're just going to chit-chat about all of our favorites. So, please feel free to let me know. Like, what are you guys loving? What did you guys love during the month of September, right? September. What did you love in the month of September? I'm always curious about what you guys are loving. The first favorite, and I am going to use a fail on my eyeballs today. The first favorite is the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. I've been loving the shade Fair because I feel like it makes my shadows pop so much more because it's a tiny bit lighter than my skin. So I feel like the shadows really stand out on top. And this does make my eyeshadows last longer. I just overall have a really good experience using this eye primer. You see how it just livens up my eye just a little bit more? It's got really good coverage. I was using the shade Medium when that was the only shade available, but I've noticed probably the past month or two, that's probably so loud for you guys. Let me move that over there. The past month or so, or since I got these, because these were sent to me in PR from Gerard Cosmetics, I've been noticing that I've been reaching for Fair the most. So I do prefer this shade for my skin complexion. I still use the shade Medium, but most often I've been using the shade Fair. Oh my God. I saw that those are on the Sephora app today, and I might end up getting them. There's two shades. I really want the yellow one and then the more pinky tone one. Oh my God. Okay, the Hourglass Primer. I need to try the Hourglass Eye Primer. I really need to do it because I hear Kinky Sweat talk about it all the time. I've been loving this one so much because I love the fact that it has pigmentation. Like, does the Hourglass one have pigmentation? I wasn't sure if it does because when I see Kinky Sweat use it, it doesn't look like it has a lot of pigment to it. So let me know, but this is definitely a favorite. Even though it was sent to me, I still highly recommend it. It's like I think it's like $21 or $22. I do have an affiliate code with Gerard Cosmetics. I think it's BRITCHES for 30% off. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then the eyeshadow palette. First fail, guys. I'm going to trickle the fails just kind of throughout here. The Colored Rain Juicy Boost, man. I've tried this a few times now. I'm going to classify this as my fail because I've just had no desire to use this. I'm hoping today, though, please make this a good experience today because I want to love this in the worst way. I'm going to try using different brushes today, though. I'm going to try using more dense eye brushes instead. I am going to also be talking about the BK Beauty brushes because, guys, you guys know I had my bundle with them for the past 2 months. I still love. This is the whole entire collection. I still love all these brushes. I want to still mention them as much as I can because they're such good synthetic brushes. They're so bomb. You guys are going to see me use, obviously, more brushes than just the brushes that I did with them, but you can still purchase the brushes that were in my bundle individually. But I've been reaching for, where's the brush that I've been reaching for a ton lately? It was actually one of the brushes, I believe, in Kate's bundle. Kate the Great had a bundle with them, and she had the 203. I reached for this so much in the month of September because I was working a lot more with these more colorful pastel. I just noticed I kept reaching for this one. So I'm going to use, I think, the 203, the 206, and the 205 because they are going to be more dense. They're almost like packer, but blender brushes. I want to see BK do more brushes in the worst way. I see that they're working on some sort of project. I'm nosy as hell. I want to know what the hell's going on. Lisa, what's happening? What's happening over at BK Beauty? We need to know. Good morning, Mo. The Hourglass has a light tint, but it makes my eyes smooth and not super sticky. You can feel like grip the shadow when you blend your brush. That's good to know. I'll have to try it. Maybe during the Sephora sale, I'll pick that up. Jennifer, it's totally okay. I know not everybody could get my bundle. That's totally fine. I didn't want anybody to feel pressured to get my bundle. So I'm going to go in first with the 206 from BK. And I think I'm going to work with this bottom row today because fall vibes. Why not? Like I said, I haven't had the best experience with this palette. I am classifying this as a fail because with the amount of times that I've tried using this, I'm going to try doing it a little bit different just to see if it works. Here's my thing, and I felt like I did a good job explaining this. And maybe it is my technique, who the fuck knows? Just for me, this just wasn't a favorite. It swatches incredible. Incredible. By the way, you might hear some like construction happening above me in the background because Shannon is putting together Jocelyn's room again. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Did you order the Beauty Bean Shroud palette? I didn't because I was contacted by Shroud and they said that they were going to send it to me in PR. So I didn't order it because in the case that other people wanted it, and then, like I said, they told me that they were going to send it to me. I can't wait to use that palette, though. I'm so excited about it. I think the color story is incredible. I'm using the shade Ginger Bay from the Colored Rain. So I'm going to try just basically pushing the shades into my skin. But back to what I was saying because I got distracted. I feel like with this palette, okay, I think that you can get pretty looks out of this palette. But I think it's going to take me a fucking year to get there. Like, this is already, for how light this shade is, they swatch incredible. But it's like, for how long that I have to build and build and build, it takes too long. And that's just a me preference thing. So some people could say, oh, it's your technique. You don't know how to do eyeshadow. Possibly. I'm not going to argue with that. That's just more or less my thing with this palette. I just think it's way too much work for almost like the lackluster effects that I get. And that to me is what makes it a fail. It's not that it's not workable or anything like that. I don't want people to think, okay, it's just a shit palette. Like the eyeshadows suck. That's not what it is. This will be a palette for somebody, just like with all makeup. That's where we always say, I say we because I hear so many creators say this. Makeup is so subjective. Listen to what we say and why we don't or do like something, and you may have a totally different experience. Some people may want shadows to really build and take a little bit more time and all that sort of stuff. I don't want that. I don't got time for that. I can't be bothered. So even like 2 shadows, I'm like, okay, we've got like a super light look happening right now. And I'm not necessarily loving it, but I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge yet. Did you guys get the Juicy Boost? If you did, what do you think of it? What do you think of it? Thank you, Mo. I don't scramble for releases on the day they come out anymore. I have so much makeup, it's too stressful. I don't either. I honestly don't either. I'm like, if I get it, I get it. Just like the Hocus Pocus. I wanted that palette in the worst way because it's Hocus Pocus, but I was okay with it if I didn't get it. But I saw it on on Ulta the other morning, and I was like, "Oh, bitch, yes!" But I tried to go in store. I wasn't stressed about it. I'm like, "Okay, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not." I was there anyways. There's too much makeup on the market to get stressed out about one makeup release. That truly, I'm loving your brush set. It's been the only brushes I'm using. I want to get other foundation brushes. I love hearing that. I'm so glad you're loving them. Oh my God, let's see. I'm also loving my Propa lipsticks too. The one Her Magic is nice and dark. Her Magic is one of my favorite shades from Propa. I'm pretty sure, Karen, try checking their site again because I thought that I saw that they opened up the pre-order again. Basically, they opened it up so everybody that wanted it could get it. And here's why I'm glad that happened, because it is an indie brand. and I'm loving seeing so much support for an indie brand. The only downfall is it's only the owner. Like, it's only one person. I remember Betty Jean said that in her video. Like, it's literally only her. That could be a horrible thing though when it comes to a collab like this, especially for a color story that's so unique and so just, I feel like there's so much excitement over that. So I think when they do it, it's probably going to take a while for people to get their palettes. So that's where it's like, I think it's one of those palettes, if you really like the color story, that's like the green light, get it, and then almost be okay with having a longer wait time for it, because I feel like that's what's going to happen. But I could be wrong. They could be crushing it, and they might get them out super quick. We will see. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. But do you see what's happening right here? Like, this is what I don't like about this palette. You see that little area? Like, I'm just pressing this shadow in that, and it's like, not today, Brittany. No, we're not going to grab right there. A big turnoff for me with this palette. So I'm going to keep stacking more. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have to just keep going in and building and building and building. And ain't nobody got time for that. What are we at? 16 minutes? We're not doing too bad on time. Like, the color story in this palette is super pretty. It's like, as long as my eyes are open, it's okay. It looks decent. But it's like, why are we not accepting product right there? It's like, oh, not today. Katie Marie, let's take a wild guess. The fail of the month. Oh, hi, Millie. Good morning. Guys, if you haven't checked out Bad to the Brow, she's the multi-chrome queen. Go check out Millie, Bad to the Brow. I'll pull her name up on the screen. Go check out her channel. She's gorgeous, and she's so cute. Let's see. I'm so over how many makeup releases are coming out. I'm just picking up stuff that really interests me more. I'm more into buying stuff I need, like hair care and skincare. I'm so into fashion right now. And we're going to share some more fashion products with you guys in just a moment. I'm going to add a little bit more of sweet potato mango. I'm working with that entire bottom row. This whole row. Whoop. This row right here. I turned my brightness up a little bit because I felt like my camera looked really dark earlier when I set everything up. So let me know how everything looks on your guys' end. I just liked how it looked better, and I felt like everything looked more realistic when it came to, like, because I was like holding up the products to show you guys what they actually looked like. But with this, like this, that's pretty realistic, I think, to what it looks like in person. The top row, I think, like the lightest shades, they look a little bit more washed out, but everything else looks pretty true to color. Oh, let's see. Right. She got the leather jacket at the Nordy sale, and it's the shit. It's so good. That Free People jacket, I was like losing my shit. I felt like I talked about like the hot item that nobody else was talking about. Guys, Dahlia's calling you out. We can't go from everybody liking that was watching to working backwards. Guys, we can't do it. Everybody just like the video. Don't forget to like. Did you get the Hocus Pocus? Yes, I got it from Ulta, and I can't wait to get it. I only got the palette, though. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I missed anything, but I think I'm up to date. Let's see. It is back. I saw this morning. I wish I could get it, but I need to save for Christmas. That's the other thing, too. Like, I love holiday releases because I'm like, oh, so many cool Christmas releases, like Christmas gifts. I wish I had more makeup lovers in my life so I could buy people makeup for Christmas. I have nobody that I could buy makeup for. I'm like, what the hell? Can't somebody, like, my mom likes skincare, but she's like a creature of habit. This is the metallic shade, Lemon Wheatgrass. These were the standouts for me in this palette. I really like Colored Rain's metallics. So I'm like, okay, these were so nice. I think, was it Temptalia that reviewed this? And she gave it a lesser review because of the metallics. I was so confused by that. But again, that's just where makeup is so subjective. Like, these are so shiny and reflective. I don't think these ones are the most flattering on texture, but they are vibrant as all hell as far as they have that reflectiveness that I love in a foiled metallic shadow. Can we swap Christmas? I love Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. That's like the only thing I look forward to. Well, I look forward to all like the family holidays during this time of the year. I'm like, when it gets cold, I'm like, at least there's something to look forward to. Especially with it being this year, like what else has there been to look forward to? But do you see like how just vibrant and reflective? But those mattes, for how many mattes that I just used, for how lackluster this looks, that's why it's just not a favorite for me. And that's fine. Let's see. I can buy my sister. She makes me do all the research anyway. See, what I find is so many people will get a hold of me, like a bunch of guys that I know, they'll reach out to me and be like, Brittany, help me buy stuff for my girlfriend, my significant other, my wife, whatever the case is. They'll buy it for their partner. I need to do like holiday gift guides this year, I think. I have all my sister-in-laws that like makeup, but they're not obsessed like me. So every year I get them makeup, I feel bad. Oh, I love it. Let's see. Too bad the Juicy Boost doesn't come in singles, right? I know. I'm just like, even still, I don't know if I would buy even singles. I think I would go towards other brands for singles, to be honest. Like I got one, I think it was JD Glow. I always confuse JD Glow and Give Me Glow. I'm using the shade Sweet Potato Mango. I'm pretty sure it was JD Glow. One of my subbies, I'm sure you guys all know who it is, sent me a JD Glow shadow, and I was blown away with the pigmentation, the reflectiveness of it. I'm like, okay, I need to try more of this brand, but the pan sizes are so big. So that's where I'm like, I don't need single shadows that are that size. Like they're the size of a fucking highlighter. I would much rather get smaller pans for a lesser price. Oh my God, Bethany, Secret Santa would be so fun. Yes, I love it. I purchased the Be Perfect palette. I can't wait. Can't wait. This was before my quarantine. Guys, I need to do a ranking. Like, do you see how many times, like how much I have to build this lower lash line for such lackluster results? That's what I'm talking about. I need to do like a ranking my newest eyeshadow palettes. Do you guys want to see that? Because I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have like 16 new palettes that I could rank. Let me know if you guys want to see that because I've been a palette bitch lately. I don't know what's come over me, but I'm going to call it there with the eyes. Again, this one, to me, it's just a fail. I just was not a fan of this. I don't look forward to using it. I almost, like today, I had to make myself use it. If you guys want the ranking my newest palettes, I mean, you'll know that this one will come in last for me because it just ain't it for me, sis. Colored Rain, I'm sorry. I love your brand, but it just wasn't it. That's it. Yes, rank them. Okay, we'll rank them. Okay. By the way, guys, I still have not announced my giveaway winners yet. I've just had a lot of shit going. Okay, that's the construction that I was talking about. You're gonna hear that in the background. I haven't announced my giveaway winners yet. I just haven't had time. I will be announcing them on my Instagram at some point. I was supposed to announce them on the 2nd, and I just have not gotten around to it. But it's coming, I promise. The boxes are all still sitting right there. They haven't gone anywhere. Next favorite, it's the Il Makiage. The Il Makiage Rico Nasty. This is the long wear eye pencil. This is the shade Hellcat. I've been really impressed with both of these eyeliners. I still really love other ones. But as far as recent, I mean, for a white, I usually don't wear white often, but I have been reaching for this because I like to use lighter eyeliner during the daytime just to really liven up, make my eyes just a little bit brighter. If you want to close off your eyes a little bit more, they do have a black version of this as well. I think the price is fair. They are a little bit more expensive, but like I said, they have black and a white. I did really like one of their palettes. I'll talk about that more in the rankings video, though, now that I know that we're going to do that. Oh, let's see. It's a little frustrating live in Sweden when I can't buy most of the makeup. Oh, I know. I never realized how different it was for Sweden until I started talking to Angie, because she's always telling us like how difficult it is to get things there. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's 2020 brands. Why isn't that? Why are we not doing international shipping like all the time, everywhere? Why? Why are we not doing that? Especially when there's new brands like Makeup by Mario that are doing it right out the gate. Why? Why is this such why is this such a difficult thing for brands to do? Need to start working. We'll catch the rest in the replay. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you so much for whenever you guys join live. It just makes it more fun for me. So next thing, I have to talk about, I was going to use the Danessa Myricks, but I'm going to pass on that for today. That's not a favorite. It was just something I want to use, but I haven't used yet. I'm going to talk about my current favorite primer cocktail. This is going to be so excessive for some people, but for me, I've been loving this cocktail. The Benefit Professional, oldie but a goodie. I focus this on just the T-zone because this is where all of my large pore areas are. Guys, I actually painted my nails for once. Holy cow. Mark that down on your calendars. Brittany's nails are painted. I also need to tell you about the brows. I have a favorite brow pencil, but I ran out. That Hourglass, the micro brow pencil, that's been a current favorite. It was such a favorite that I ran out. So there's that. So the Benefit Professional I put down first. And then the Rare Beauty, like it's an illuminating primer, essentially. This does remind me a lot of the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, but I like to put this on the outer perimeters of my face because I just think it gives my skin a little bit more of a hydrated look. And the reason I focus on the outer perimeter is because I do feel like this accentuates my pores if I put it on the center. And I don't want to do that. So I feel like this, like you see the glow that gives my skin. It's so nice, especially for this time of the year. So I put this on the outer perimeter. I would strongly recommend get the smaller size because it's the same value as the full size. And for a person like me, I'm never going to go through a full size primer. I mean, I shouldn't say never. I keep saying that. I'm like, I need to stop saying that. It'll just take me an eternity to go through a full-size primer. I could foresee myself going through this, especially since I've been loving it so much. And I really love this primer with the Rare Beauty foundation, but that's not the foundation that I'm going to use today. Because after using the Rare Beauty foundation, I've just found that I like another foundation more. I don't have a current favorite concealer, so I'm just going to throw on my Glossier. I would normally use, I'm trying to think of what brush that I would normally use for a pot concealer. Like I said, this is, I wouldn't say this is a September favorite. It is one of my favorite concealers, but it's not like my all-time favorite. I just didn't really have a concealer that I was losing my shit over. But normally I would use like a Sigma, what's this brush? The Sigma P86. I would normally use this brush. But for this formula, I feel like it looks better when I use my finger, even though I don't typically like to use my finger. So as for this month, I'm like, okay, I'm just using this to complete the look. But I didn't have a favorite concealer. I would say the Rare Beauty concealer for me is a fail because I think initially it looks really good. But throughout the day, it just makes my under eyes look like I'm like 100. So I'm like, that's just not, like, I think the coverage on it's really great and it looks really good for a few hours. But long term, I just don't think it's the most flattering on my textured under eyes. Let's see. For dry skin, my oil primer for the Smashbox is still a win for me. I hear so many people say that about that primer. A lot of people like that one. What did Kendall say? Kendall, where are you at in the chat? What did you say? I'm trying to scroll. Hold on. Let me look. I don't see it. That must have been way earlier. Kendall, if I missed it, comment it again because I can't. Oh, wait. It's right here. I got the Pomegranate Palette yesterday, Thursday, and I'm returning. I was so disappointed. I was swatched somebody else next to it. I still have not even received shipping confirmation from the Pat McGrath website. I was considering buying it from Sephora because it is now available on the Sephora website. But I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it because you can't cancel. Like, Pat McGrath website, from what I've heard, they won't let you just cancel the order. Like, they've already taken my money and they won't cancel it. Like, I have to wait to get it to return it. And the friends and family sale is coming up. I think it starts the 9th. And I've been told if you use the code Let's Beauty, I'm going to type it in the chat. Actually, somebody type it in the chat for me just so I don't stall for too much longer. Again, that was the Glossier. I have the shade G8 that was sent to me by Kate the Great Beauty. I did a video dedicated to this. Well, dedicated to Glossier. Somebody comment that Let's Beauty in the chat just so we remember. It starts the 9th until the 18th, I think. 20% off for friends and family at Sephora. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait because there's so many damn videos at this point. I'm like, let's just wait until I get a 20% off coupon because then I could justify buying it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get it in the future. Who the hell knows at this point? Oh my God, I forgot my charger. Shit. Hold on. I gotta text my hubby if he's upstairs to bring me down my charger. Guys, oh my God, I forgot my charger. I gotta turn down my screen for a second. What a hot mess I am. Lover, can you bring down my charger? He's probably like, what the fuck? Normally I'd get up, but I'd be gone for like a solid couple minutes. So I have my screen turned down so I can't really see anything right this second. Hopefully my computer doesn't die. I'm going to keep going and hopefully he sees that. So current favorite foundation, Tom Ford Soft Matte Traceless Foundation. Okay, he's bringing it down. I was kind of up in the air between this foundation and the Rare Beauty. The reason I like this foundation better is because it looks better on the skin for longer. This makes my skin look so just illuminated and just overall, it looks beautiful on my skin. Oh my God, that is blowing up right now. Holy cow. So I just think over time, like when I initially apply it, it makes my skin look incredible. I think the coverage on it is probably like a medium, like a light medium, but buildable, very buildable foundation. And it makes my skin look really good. I hope he gets down here before before this turns off. I'm going to say like, I need it now. Oh my God. Where's Heather Austin? Assistant! Did you guys see Heather Austin's live stream? Oh my God. I was dying. I'm going to say, I need it ASAP, please. He's probably like, what the hell? Oh my God. In Heather's live, we were cracking up because she's just like throwing her brushes at Dusty. Oh my God. It was so I'm using the BK 101. But back to this foundation. Yes, it's super expensive, but it's so nice. It's one of my favorite foundations that I currently have in my collection. I love it. I really like the Rare Beauty one too. It's just, I think when I compare these two, I think the Tom Ford just lasts longer on my skin and it doesn't accentuate my texture, which I find that the Rare Beauty one will the longer that I'm wearing it, but I still think it looks really nice. Like, especially for the price difference, I'm like, okay, you really, for me, can't go wrong with the Rare Beauty. However, hold on, I gotta see what he said. Oh, he's outside. I gotta go up and get it. Guys, I'm gonna take a timeout. I have to go up and get it because my computer is totally gonna die. I can't believe that I forgot to to bring that down. So I'm going to finish putting this on. And then after the video is over, I'll put a timestamp. I can't believe I did that. I'm just putting a little bit more on my cheeks because I do have a pimple over in this area. Hold on, because I feel like I'm missing so much of the chat too. So I want to go up and get that. So this is the Tom Ford Traceless. I have the shade 5.6 Ivory Beige. And then I'll be right back. Guys, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'll be back. Did you guys time me? Oh my God, I just ran. I'm going to be out of breath. I'm like, hold on. I got to climb under my desk and plug this in now. Guys, you didn't know you came here for the Hot Mess Express, did you? I hope all of you are new. Because that's what we do here, guys. It's a hot mess. Always a hot mess train wreck. Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo. Okay. 38 seconds. Mo's got me. She clocked me. Oh my God. Okay, we're good. We're good. And of course, Shannon just walks in the door after I already ran upstairs to get it. Thanks for nothing. Dusty would have had it, right, Heather? Okay, so back to the makeup. Let me tell him I already got it. I got it. Thanks for nothing, Shannon. Okay, Gina, the foundation was the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation in the shade 5.6 Ivory Beige. I do feel like this shade is a little bit off for me. I want to add a little bit more. I don't love the packaging. Let me say that. I always find that when I pump it, it still twists. Like I have to really make sure it's like twisted and locked. Love, I already got it. He's just coming down. He's probably like, where is it? Where is it? Where it always is. Okay, anyways. He needs to take a lesson. I hope Heather watches. Oh, Heather's here. Assistant! If you guys did not watch Heather's live, it was everything. She was cracking me up. I laughed that entire video. I was dying. Okay. So, moving on. I'm going to do my cream products. Cream bronzer, cream blush. And I'm going to talk about another favorite because these are just products that I have in my collection. The Salt New York Cream Tint Pros. That's what I'm going to use today. I want to talk about the Lotion P50 1970. Hang on. There we go. I have this link down below at Shop Rescue Spa, I think it is. It's from, God dang it. I looked this up. Like I listened to somebody say the brand name because I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. So Lotion P50 1970. This has made such a difference. This was sent to me. It was like a sample size for me as far as like it wasn't filled all the way, you know, but somebody had sent this to me for me to try it. And I was like, oh yes, I've been wanting to try this for so long. I tried it and I need to buy this. I think they have 3 different sizes at Shop Rescue Spa. They have a $30 one, I think it's $68, and then one that's over $100. I think you would be totally fine with the 30 or this. This is the mid-size. This, I think, would last for so long. I've heard Lisa J talk about this. I've heard Kate the Great talk about this. So many like celebrities I've heard mention this before, which I always take that with a grain of salt because you never really know if celebrities are actually using the products. But Kate and Lisa are 2 people that I do trust. And I'm like, okay, if they love this and their skin looks incredible, I'm like, okay, I need to try using this. And then when that was sent to me, I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. See, I've heard some people, no one ever talks about this lotion. I love the Lotion P50 Pigma 400 for hyperpigmentation. I've never heard anybody talk about that version of it. But there are, from what I've understood, wow, that there's another version of this that's a little bit stronger, but I feel like this is perfect. For me, it reminds me of the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment because it's going to be like a toner / acid, but it feels like a lotion. Like it's trippy. It's so weird because it does, like you'll apply it and it's a liquid. Like it feels like water when you apply it, but when you actually touch your face after, you're like, did I put lotion on my face? It's so trippy, but it has helped my texture so insanely much. Like I'm using this so sparingly. I'm like, I need to buy it because I was using the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. I love that product as well, but I feel like this is way more effective than anything that I've ever used. And I feel like it helps with more than just my texture. Like I think it's helped make my skin look more radiant, youthful. Just, I feel like it's such a great all-in-one type of product. I fucking love it. It's so nice. It's so nice. I even had Heather. She's like, Brittany, your skin looks so good. She said that even on the Marco Polo cam. And I'm like, I'm telling you, it's this. It's this. It makes such a difference. That in conjunction with my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, my skin looks incredible. I'm just saying. And I think that is such a big factor in my skincare lately. I'm using the contour shade from Salt New York. Obviously, I need to start import company to get all the goodies to Europe. I know. It's like, what the hell? Yes, I have also heard Stephanie Nicole. She's talked about the P50 as well. I have heard her talk about that. I miss her videos. She was one of my favorite skincare junkies to follow. But I know she had quite a bit of things going on. She posted an update, I think, on her Instagram recently. I did my retinol from Skinadica. Is that how you say it? And wow, what a difference it makes for my skin. I've tried retinols. I just can't get past the problematic stage. Like, because they always say, like, your skin freaks out at first. And I'm like, I can't ever get past that stage. I don't know why, but I just can't. Guys, this is incredible. Thank you so much to the person that sent that to me because it's fucking phenomenal. It's so, so good. I'm going to mix these two cream blushes. This is Rust. This is actually a highlighter, but I love using it as a cream blush. And then I'm going to mix it with, I think it's Rose. I think it's Rose. Again, these are the Salt New York Cream Tint Pros. Very subtle. Where did I get it? I got it sent to me. It was like partially filled just so I could try it. But I have down below linked at Shop Rescue Spa. And they do have spas just like throughout the States, I believe. I think there's a lot of different places that you could order it, but that's where I picked it up. You could find it on Amazon, but I always find that they're more expensive on Amazon. That's where I was initially going to get it because I'm like, oh my God, I need this now. I need to order a full size of that though because it's fucking bomb. The smell is intense. It does. If you've smelled the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment, the smell is very, very reminiscent to that. It smells like vinegar, but it doesn't bother me because it doesn't linger, but it definitely has that vinegar scent to it. So those are Salt New York. And now I want to talk about my favorite liquid highlighter for the month of September, and that was the Rare Beauty. This is the shade Mesmerize. What's the exact name? The Liquid Luminizer. This is fucking beautiful. This was one of my favorite products that Rare Beauty had done. It has vinegar and sulfur in it. Yeah, like it's one of those products that it feels, I'm talking about the Lotion P50, you can actually feel it working on your face. So it does give you that tingling sensation. So if you don't like products like that, you probably won't like it. But it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Let's see. I do hope Salt New York comes to UK retailers. Where have I seen? Is it Camera Ready Cosmetics? I don't think the Cream Tint Pros are available there, though. Like, look at this highlighter, though. Look at this highlighter. Actually, you know what? Is Salt New York on Beauty Bay? I'm not sure. Look at that highlighter. Beautiful, everyday type of highlighter. Oh my God. Even if you don't wear makeup, this is so nice. It's worth the smell. 100%. I'm such a stan for that brand now, Kendall. I know. You're like, I love Selena Gomez. Funny story. Let me tell you about this story. When I used to work at K Jewelers back in the day, there was this one guy. He would come into our store all the time. And we would always talk to him, whatever. He would just kind of like be a wanderer of the mall. And he was in love with Selena Gomez. Older guy, but he was so funny. And he'd be like pretending he was like the announcer for a concert. And he'd be like, and now I present Miss Selena Gomez. Like, it was like a thing, and it was hilarious. And every time I see Selena Gomez, I think of it. I know. Mo, I know. Excuse me, that glow. Exactly. That's the shade Mesmerize. This would be like a line that I would buy all of them. Here's what I hope to see. I would love to see this for holiday. mini sizes of all the shades in a gift set. I would fucking live for that because the reality of me going through this whole size, slim, but possible. I'm not going to say it's not, but I would love to get like the entire collection in mini sizes so I could have them all. I would love that. Selena, can we make that happen, please and thank you? I would love that for all of us. You might be right. Salt New York only being available directly from their site. I know that their palettes, like their empty palettes, are available on Camera Ready Cosmetics, but I'm not sure about everything else. Let me go in with powder. Rare Beauty saved my 2020. Sold. Minis, I want it. Yes, it'd be so good. So good. Guys, tweet it. Tweet at Selena. I'll accept royalty. I'm just kidding. I've been loving, this is the only powder that I've been using, the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I've been using this to set my under eyes with my Beauty Blender Powder Puff. It's so good for my under eyes. Do you see how the under eye, though, how there's like no pigmentation left on the eyeshadow? That's my issue with this damn eyeshadow. It's just like, where did it go? Where did it go? It falls off my face. And any other shadow, like, don't get me wrong, I usually have to touch up my shadows after I do my face anyways, but not as much. So this has been my go-to under eye powder. I remember when I first got this powder, I didn't like it for my under eyes, and now I'm loving it. It's so weird how your preferences change over time. Do you guys like seeing favorites video in this format, like favorites and fails, where I'm just actually doing my makeup and just casually talking about stuff? The only downfall is I'm like, what have I talked about already that I forgot? Okay, so the next thing. These silk scrunchies. I got this at Sephora. I got these in like a mini pack. I think there was 3 of them. These have made such a difference because I'm one of those people, like, I know you're not supposed to wear your hair up. At least it's not recommended, especially for somebody like me that has a lot of breakage on my hair. Like, if you saw the breakage on the top of my head, you'd probably be like, oh my God. So with those, I have found since I started using those, I have not had any breakage in my hair. Like, normally when I pull scrunchies and stuff out of my hair is like all tangled in them. With these, they slip right out of my hair, but they actually hold my hair as well. So since I have to, like with my work, I have to wear my hair up, they have saved my hair. Highly recommend them. I'm sure there's some that you can get like on Amazon, whatever. I saw these at the checkout in the death trap. That's what I call it. The area that you walk through before you check out. I saw these. I'm like, you know what? I want to try them. So I have the leopard, and then Jocelyn stole my other 2, I think, because I can't find them. There was like a black and a tan one, but this is the one that I always use. This is the only one that I can find. I will 100% buy more of those though, because they've done such good things for my hair. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Caitlin says she loves this format. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like it. How many here have tried the Laneige cream skin and have, oh, what's your opinion on it? I have not tried that. So you guys let us know. Angie is here. Hi, Angie. Hi, Angie. Does anyone know when Salt New York orders placed in August will ship? It's this month, right? I'm not sure. I know they were like a couple months behind because it took me a while to get mine. Next favorite, I'm like going through everything that's in front of me to make sure I didn't forget anything. So the next thing that I've been loving is this, upside down. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture Palette. I picked up this palette and the mini. I also love the mini, but I already had the original unlocked. But these palettes here, they usually rub me the wrong way. I'm usually like, okay, there's nothing special about them, which valid argument as far as is this worth $80 to some people? It's not going to be if you have a really good Hourglass collection, which I think I have a good Hourglass collection, but I don't think any of these 6-pan palettes. I love this one though, because this bronzer, now keep in mind, this is coming from a person that has light to medium skin with neutral undertones. This palette is not going to be ideal for everybody though. This is one thing I'm like, Hourglass, get your fucking shit together, because their powders are not as inclusive as I want them to be. Like, they need to do better with doing deeper shades. But this, for my skin tone, this bronzer works incredible. I love the fact that they put mood exposure in here, because this is a blush that I've just wanted for a really long time. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This palette, just for me, it was a good buy. But do I think this would be a good buy for everybody? No. I don't think it's going to work for all different skin types, or skin tones is what I should say. Let's see. Mods, do we got somebody in here? Here's the deal. If you're watching my videos, don't come on my channel and tell me what to do. Mods, please take care of that for me. Oh, let's see. They definitely need to expand it to deeper skin tones for sure. They do. It's like, come on, Hourglass. I love you so much. But please, please, please give us darker shades so everybody can enjoy your glorious formula, because it is. Their powders are phenomenal, and you're going to see why I'm saying that, because I'm an Hourglass bitch. I've always talked about so many different Hourglass products. They just, for me, they nail it when it comes to powders. Complexion products, not always the best. But powders, they do it real fucking good. So I use every shade in here. These two shades, I use these as like all over dusters, like veil powders, if you will. This shade here, I would use it as a highlighter. I'll actually use that today. It's not going to be a blinding highlighter, though. It's going to be a very subtle, wearable, basic britch, day-to-day type of highlighter, which I'm a fan of. Normally, I like a blinding highlighter. You can build it to be a little bit more blinding, but I think overall it's going to give you a very soft, natural, daytime appropriate highlighter. I did put powder over that, the Rare Beauty, so I kind of lost the illumination that they gave me, but it gives me the base that I like to put underneath my powders. So you can see it's very natural, but you can still see that glow. Beautiful. And then I will take, this is the only downfall, because powders like this, I usually like to use a bigger brush like this, just to kind of dust it all over my face. I just use both. I use both, and then I'll hit all the high points of my face. I'll even go over the high point that I just put that highlighting powder. But this is like, I could just throw it. It just gives me that angelic look to my skin. It looks like it doesn't do anything, but it does, I promise. So I really love this. I love both of the blushes in here. I think this is such mood exposure. It's such a good blush for fall. So I really am enjoying this palette. I really think the Edit palette, like the mini of the original Edit Unlocked, there we go. The mini palette that Hourglass came out with is also phenomenal. I think that's, like, the bigger palette is the best palette that they've ever done. If I were to choose between the original Unlocked palette and this one, I would still choose that. So I think it really depends. I chose to not keep the new mini because I already had the original. If I didn't have the original, I would have loved the mini palette. I kind of wish that they did that first, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be salty about it. And then I also want to talk about, this is why I didn't dust a lot of that powder, because the Ambient Infinity Unlocked, or is that Ambient Lighting Infinity Powder? Nothing to do with Unlocked. Brittany, get it together. This powder, it makes my texture look incredible. Like, the texture on my forehead, I'm always like, listen, watch this magic. Ready? It is like Facetune for me, because I have so much texture. It gives like a slight illumination. I just like to use this as like a duster powder. It's just Hourglass, man. Hourglass just kills it for me with people like me with textured skin. Does it get rid of my texture? No, but it just makes it look a little bit more smooth. I'm just like, watch this magic happen in front of your face. And that's what that powder does. It's so spency. I wish that they would do a smaller size of it just because of how expensive it is. But for a person like me with texture, like, that's the main area that I like to use it. And then my setting spray that I've been loving is the Rare Beauty one. Is this my favorite of all time? No. This is just the newest one that I've been trying. I think the mist on it is wonderful. I like the smell of it. It's very spa, but I use a lot of setting spray because usually it cools me down. This reminds me of Fix Plus. I heard somebody else say this too, and I'm like, wow, yeah, you're right. It reminds me of Fix Plus, but with a better spray. The spray on Fix Plus is trash. I hate the sprayer on Fix Plus, but this gives me, it just like melts everything into my skin. It makes, look at that. Look at the glow. It's wonderful. It's just, as far as making everything melt into the skin, I think that this does the job. I also really like other sprays, but this is the most recent one that I've been using, and I really like it. Let's see what you guys are saying. I agree. My Hourglass Bronzer is one of my favorites. Hourglass Bronzer is the go of bronzers. How is it with fine lines, wrinkles? Because I've been wanting to try the Infinity. I think it makes my skin look so good. I don't use it on like my under eye area, so I don't know. I don't want to say yes or no. For me, like I said, this area right here where I have a lot of that texture, I'm just like, gone. Not gone, but you get what I'm saying. Let's see. Oh my God, Angie's coming in the chat talking all Swedish and shit. Oh my God, the chat's just gonna fill up with people speaking in a bunch of different languages. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep on going. Okay, I talked about all the things. Let's talk about a fail while I apply my mascara. The fail mascara for me, this has been in my collection for a while, but I never opened it. What do I want to use for my mascara? I think I'm going to just use my Hourglass. The Smashbox Unrated Mascara. I have never gotten a mascara that my eyes reacted to so badly until this one. Like, it was real bad. Like, my eyes immediately started watering. Has anybody else had this problem with this mascara? Because I applied it and I'm just like, whoa. I can't get over how bad my eyeshadow looks right now. If you're just coming in and you're like, wow, that's a favorite eyeshadow palette. No, it's not. It's the biggest eyeshadow palette fail for me. Oh, Colored Rain, you did me so dirty because I was so excited when I did the swatches of that palette. But let me know on that Smashbox mascara. I haven't heard many people talk about it. Like I said, it was just kind of hanging out in my collection. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try that. Hourglass has been still my shit. I still need to do, like, I need to get a new Thrive mascara because I still can't find that. I'm convinced that Jocelyn moved it somewhere. But I need to use the Thrive one again to know which one's better, in my opinion, whether it's the Thrive or the Hourglass. But I've just been using this one because I usually put lashes on anyways. Let's see. I missed the beginning. You must have used Juicy Boost. You are correct. Girl, it's okay. It's okay. Fun fact, I fucked up at work last week too, and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get fired. It's okay. We support you. We're here for you. Your makeup addicts are here to support you. Oh my God, wait, I forgot. I forgot to do blush. So while the mascara is drying, did I pull it out already? That's what she said. Or he said. Not she said. That's what he said. Angie, you like that? Oh my God. Oh, it's right here. Blush favorite. See, this is where I was talking about Hourglass. This blush is so spency. But look. Look at that blush, guys. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, let me use another favorite brush from BK, 107. This was so close to being in my bundle, but I felt like the other brushes that I chose were more universal as far as like more multi-purpose. This one I love for bronzer and blush though. Let's throw this right here. I almost forgot to put this on. So this is the shade At Night. This is one of the newest Hourglass blushes. I always say this. I'm like, don't ever judge Hourglass blushes buy swatches. You have to put them on your face. And I done fucked up. I should have sprayed my face after. So if it looks like trash, that's why. It's just because I sprayed my face. But, AJ, I know it's so on brand for you. It's the shade At Night. It's the new. The new. It's so good. It's so pretty. Such a good fall blush. Hourglass, dear Hourglass, please, please sponsor me at some point in our existence. Please and thank you, because I'm such an Hourglass bitch. I can't even deal with my own self. Okay, another Chic product that I want to talk about: Scott Barnes Chic palette. I love this palette. I want to update you guys because when I first got this, I noticed a really intense, like such an intense chemical scent. It's like as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I'm like, whoa, something seriously is not right with this palette. I still notice when I'm like real up close and personal, but this is what the Chic palette looks like. I love this though, because I think the shades of these blushes are so unique. And then I love the fact that it has 2 highlighters. These highlighters are incredible. They're so beautiful. You know what? I'm going to put them on top. I'm going to put them on top of what I have on my face, because that's where I'm like, I love mixing these 2 shades. I'm using the BK 101. It's blind. Like, these are blinding. I'm going to build these though, so I don't go too cray-cray, since I already had the other highlight down. But do you see? You're going to see the blindingness come through. I just like that there's, you know, you got the 3 blushes, you got the 2 highlighters, but they, like, these are the JLo Glow, 100%. They are stunning, stunning. It's just, I let this palette sit, like, open for a few days before I actually used it, because the smell of it, I was actually talking to Jamie. I'm like, Jamie, I know you have this palette. Did you notice this scent with the palette? And we were talking because it smells like a fabric glue. So we thought maybe it's the pans glued. And then when it got delivered, it was so hot out. So we thought maybe it was the glue from the pans just melted maybe. I don't know. I still smell it a little bit. I'm going to spray a little bit over the top of my face. But that highlight is gorgeous. Such a pretty palette. I would recommend. It's like a catch-22, because I noticed that some Scott Barnes products are available on Look Fantastic, but the prices are a little bit more, but you can get discounts. And I know that you can get, I don't know if you can get like worldwide shipping with Scott Barnes. Can you? I'm not sure. Look Fantastic does carry Scott Barnes though. I will be working with them in the future, but that would be a place that I would consider purchasing that, because you can get the discounts and stuff like that. But I wish that they would bring the price down a little bit, because some of the price differences is significant. So that's the only thing to note. Just check the prices, but look at that highlight though. That highlight though is so pretty. It's such a good palette overall though. We already talked about this. Epic Fail. That's actually going to go right in the empties, even though it's not empty. I just don't need it in my collection anymore. Where am I at? Let me figure out where I'm at really quick. I do have a pair of lashes. I don't really want to put on lashes, but we'll do it. The Lily lashes. These are the faux mink lashes in the style NYC. These are so expensive, but I got these on sale at Ulta for half off during the 21 Days of Beauty. And I love, because they have that, let me get in focus. They have a wispy and tapered style that I love. I'll put them on. I'll put them on so you can see them. I've just been really liking these. They are just a little expensive, but I feel like these will be lashes that you can use over and over and over again, because the band is a little bit thicker. I'm putting my Duo lash glue on them. Is Kara C here? I think oh, yes. Hi, Kara. Have fun conducting interviews. Sounds so fun. What time are we at? Oh, I shouldn't say we're only at an hour. My favorites videos are usually long anyways. I think it was okay to do a favorites video in a live format. I'm having fun. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Pretty in April, unedited and apologetic makeup. Hi. Oh my God, who did I just saw Yadi is here. Rupi is here. Hi, everyone. I see everybody popping in. I mean, we have 157 people liking. I hope you or watching. I hope you guys have all liked the video. I mean, you could share it. Sharing is fun. It's share. Who doesn't love a good favorites video though? Like that's the real question. Damn, I already forgot the Sephora code. It should be Let's Beauty. I'm pretty sure is what the code is going to be. It starts on October 9th, 8th or 9th. Let's Beauty. What are you guys going to pick up? Do you guys want to see like I need to declutter my loves list actually. Do you guys like watching those videos? That's definitely something that I need to do. Need to do the declutter of the loves list. All right, so I'm going to let that glue dry down. Let's talk about, I want to mention, I've talked about these lipsticks a million times, the Propa lipsticks. I think these are such great lipsticks for fall. This shade in particular, the shade Limitless, that's like pumpkin spice latte. I still love these lipsticks. Actually, Jennifer Gould, she called me out. She's like, I don't ever see you use those lipsticks anymore. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I sold the shit out of them, and that's all that I was talking about for the longest time because of how much I love them. But as soon as she said that, I'm like, you know what, Jennifer? I'm going to start using them. And I've been using them like every single time that I've done my makeup. But I also want to mention these Nabla, what are these called? They're the Nabla liquid lipsticks, but I think they're the Dreamy liquid lips. I loved so many videos, so many products from the Nabla video that I did. This was totally Angie's fault because she's like, Brittany, you need to buy this shade in particular. This is the shade Adam's Dream. And I love the formula of these liquid lips. They kind of remind me of like a slightly thicker version of Ofra because they're very comfortable. I think these are more like sticky. Is that the right word that I want to say? Not sticky in a bad way, but this shade is such a good fall lip. Oh, but it's so nice. These don't dry down. They still transfer. It's just a really nice liquefied lipstick. This shade is perfect. Adam's Dream is the shade. You can get this at Ulta. You can get it on Nabla. Their stuff I feel like goes on sale pretty frequently. Adam's Dream, Dreamy Liquid Lip. I do notice almost like a cooling sensation when I use these, but that shade for fall is so good. Are they drying or transfer proof? They are not transfer proof in my opinion. I feel like they dry, but they don't like set down. I feel like it's I don't know, like Ofra is something that reminds me of it, but I don't feel like they dry down as much. Like I feel like they stay pretty comfortable, almost like a liquidy. Shannon's like moving everything around our house. It's hard to explain. Like I think just a liquefied lipstick is, you know what actually they remind me of now that I think about it? Almost like the Bite Beauty liquefied Amuse Bouche lipsticks, but not as traditional lipstick feeling as those were. Those to me felt like if you melted down a lipstick, that's exactly what you would get. This is why I hate applying lashes. Because it's always a process. My eyes always water because of how sensitive my eyes are. Oh, 101 likes and 153 watching. Guys, they're calling you out. They're calling you out. Okay, I'm going to let that one roll there for a second because that eye is going to start watering so bad. But this is why I really like these Lily lashes because it's like that shape, like this is just a shape that works so well. Like when it tapers like that, it's wispy. They just look so nice on my eye shape. This eye just never wants to stick on the inner corner. I'm trying, and I'm also trying not to get it wet. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Did I just rhyme? I need to touch up my my under eye though, for sure. Girl, get that velour adhesive. It's the bomb. I'll have to look into that. Velour adhesive? I'll have to check that out. I use the Duo. It's got a black glue on one side and then a clear glue on the other. This one. I love this though because it gives me options and I love that. But yeah, it's just this one. I don't know if it's just like my eye shape because it's every single pair of lashes. I always have a harder time getting it to stick to that side. But this side, like, did you see how fast that was? And especially for being more dramatic lashes, if you will. Yeah, this side's definitely going to start watering. Okay, let me keep that there. Let's move on. Speaking of Bite Beauty, we're going to move on to a fail. These Bite Beauty Yay Sayer Plumping Lip Gloss. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm a glossy bitch. I love lip glosses. I love the shade of this. I have the shade Cider Donut. This applicator is trash, in my humble opinion. I could get past the formula, but it has this like, it's a plastic piece and it's got a hole and you twist up, which I'm not mad about that, but it's hard to control how much product. And then when you apply it, like that shade is beautiful. That's such a pretty fall lip gloss, but you over apply it. It's like, that is so unappealing for a lip gloss. If you put this gloss in a traditional lip gloss application, it'd be so bomb. But like on top of this lip, this would be such a pretty gloss. It's the packaging. The packaging for me on this is such a fail. And I don't really like the scent of these either. It smells almost like a chai latte. I don't know why. Some people will love that, but the packaging overall, I'm just like, I can't get past the packaging. The shade is beautiful, but the packaging's trash in my humble opinion. Another fail. I need to get another shade, but I'm convinced that it's just the shade of this melt. I don't even remember if I talked about this last month or not, but that's why I mentioned it again. The Raw Honey Digital Dust Duo Blush. Look at how much first of all, I'm like, look how worn this looks. And I haven't even worn it that many times. It's just, this shade just looks so unflattering on my skin. It accentuates all of the texture on my face. It looks horrible. And I'm like, this shade just looks so pretty. I'll swatch it just so you guys could see the two shades. They look so nice, but it just looks like hot garbage. It looks like hot garbage on my face. So unflattering. This was another fail. Like I said, I can't remember if I mentioned it last month or not, but holy shit, it looks so bad. So these two makeup fails. I also want to talk about a pair of shoes because I think I went through all the makeup. No, I have one more makeup product. Let me talk about that really quick and then I'll talk about shoes. The Tower 28, the Milky lip glosses are amazing. The shade that I reach for the most though is Cashew. I expected to reach for Almond or Coconut, which is the pink. I expected to reach for these two the most. Oh, I would say to like lighten up a lip, but Cashew, that's the one I'm going to use on top of this lip right now. I also really like the Nabla Gloss, but I haven't used it that much. But this one, I've been using this shade so much. I feel like this is like a perfect gloss for this lip. I don't really feel like the Nabla liquid lip needs a gloss, but man, oh man, is she cute. The Cashew gloss, such a pretty gloss for fall. I saw Angie. I didn't get that shade of Melt Blush because I was afraid it would look too ashy. Yeah, it's just like, it looks like ass on my skin. It looks horrible on my skin. I'm like, I want to love it in the worst way, and it just hates me. Like, I just can't. So I would not recommend. I think the formula feels really nice. I need to get another shade. I think I want to get the yellow, like the more yellow tone one, because I think that looks amazing on so many people. I think that's the one that I want to get. I talked about Scott Barnes. I talked about that. I'll show you guys this Nabla gloss because this is another one that was brought to you by Angie. Angie was the one that directed my entire Nabla haul, but this is the shade District in their glosses. Like, this is the packaging I wish that the Bite, like, just give me the normal. I say normal. Not every gloss comes like this. I just thought the shade of this was really nice and really different for my collection. So there's a little honorable mention. But I have a pair of shoes, and then I'm going to talk about more loves. This pair of shoes is, they're so fucking cute, but they're so, so uncomfortable. I wore these once. Look at how cute these are, right? So cute, so edgy. They're everything. I love that they have these zippers. Everything I love about these. They're so uncomfortable though. Like they rubbed my pinky toe because I like to think that I have pretty like skinny feet. Even with skinny feet, like I felt like I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like they're structured good for my feet. They hurt my feet so bad. Like for sneakers, I'm a big fan of Converse. Like I love flat sneakers, and these were just so uncomfortable for me. So these I did pick up during the Nordstrom sale. So little update there. These were not it for me, sis. Look so cute, but they are really uncomfortable. I'm just making sure that I didn't forget anything else before I talk about some more fashion faves, because Target, guys, Target is fucking killing it. This sweatshirt, I still need to link some of this stuff because I was going through my closet. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I not talk about this? This says Colsey, but I feel like that's not the actual brand name. But look, it's got like the rips and stuff in here. And this sweatshirt was like maybe 15 bucks. It was super cheap. And it's like it's kind of cropped, but I love how it's got like the frilly. It looks distressed, and I love that shit. Target, boom, one. You guys have seen me wear this quite a few times. These band tees from Target. So cute. And I'm so into these band tees right now. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Heather, guys, Heather is selling me on so much shit right now. I always see Heather wear these cute ass tank tops. This is from the brand A New Day. I also love A New Day jewelry. But these tank tops, I got these for $7. I have every single color in these tank tops because I love the fact that they just look really flattering, especially since I'm very busty. They just look profesh. They look really cute, but they still look like I tried really hard. I don't know. I just really, really like these. Jennifer, I'm not sure what you're talking about. What stretched? I don't know what you're talking about. Next thing is another band tee, Guns N' Roses. This is another one from Target. It's so cute. I've been wearing this a million times. Target is life, right? I'm telling you. Guys, Target's where it's at. Now, I have, oh shit, I'm missing an item. Oh no. Okay, I was going to talk about 2 pieces of merch. I mentioned, was it my last video? I was wearing a red shirt, and I was wearing Sarah Better Off Red's merch. It says unsubscribe. This is Glitter Fallout's merch. Oh my, look how cute this is. I'm a super freaking rock star. I have to link these down below. I'll link Sarah and Glitter Fallout's merch, but look how cute. Look at how cute. And then my merch, of course. We talked about that in the beginning. I have it linked down below. Next thing is also from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. These Zella live-in leggings, I think that they're called, quickly have become some of my favorite leggings in my collection. I wish you could see my cat trying to climb on my window right now. These Zella leggings are they feel so high quality. They're so stretchy, and they don't give me the camel toe. They don't give me a camel toe. Also, a really nice thing. What size of the band tees do you get? I get, what are they? I think I usually get extra large in Target because they always shrink. I have a large in my merch. I have a large in Glitter Fallout's merch. I have a large in Sarah's merch. I think it depends on how you want it to fit. I could get away with either extra large or large. Target, though, I always buy extra large now because their stuff just, it looks, I think, more flattering and more, I don't know, like I like my clothes to be a little bit bigger because I'm a little bit bigger. So overall, I just think it looks more flattering. But if I want something more fitted, I'll wear a large. If I want it to be a tiny bit oversized with a little room to shrink, I'll get an extra large. Next thing, these are brought to you by Karen Harris. These Sorel Boots I've been wearing the shit out of these. These were another Nordstrom find. I love the fact that it says Sorel on the bottom. I love these. I actually wore these because we had to go to the mall yesterday to get Evan some clothes. I love, like, they just look so high fashion and they're so comfortable. I would never be able to wear heels throughout a mall, ever. Never, ever. Not even wedges. Nothing like this I would ever be able to wear. And I wore these the whole time we were there. These are phenomenal. They're super expensive, but they're incredible. I was so glad that I snagged these. Like, this is the type of product, or this is the type of item I want to buy more colors because I'm so impressed with the quality, the feel of them, the comfortness of them. And they look, I mean, they look high fashion. They got the little zippers. They're just so cute. They're so cute. Do you guys like when I feature like fashion shit? Let me know because it's not often that I do. And then the next thing, I think this is the last thing. Let me like look around. I'm pretty sure that I got everything that's in the description box. This was another find from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. This is the blank NYC. It's like a black jean jacket, but it has a hood. And I've been wearing this. Like, I love that Free People jacket, but I have not worn it yet because it's a little heavier and it hasn't been cold enough, I don't think, for that. But this jacket, it's such a vibe. And then with my merch, I mean, come on. Come on. It's so cute, guys. It's so cute. I'm having so fun, like, exploring fashion and stuff like that. It's been cool to not only spend my money on just makeup. Don't get me wrong. I've been still buying a lot of makeup, but lipstick on the teeth as per usual. So guys, this cat just took my pillow off of my bench over there. So guys, I think that's going to be everything for my favorites. I'm pretty sure I went through everything. If I didn't mention anything, because it wouldn't be a favorites video if I didn't forget at least something. Other than that, please leave a comment down below of what your guys' favorites were. Thank you for bearing with me while I had to go get my charger, because wow, one day I'll be fully prepared for a video. This lash just does not want to stay in this area right here, but you guys get the point. Favorites, fails. I had so much fun doing this video. It's hella long, but you guys are here for it, so I'm okay with it. So other than that, unless you guys want to see anything else, I do plan on doing a palette ranking video soon. I do also, hold on. I also just picked up these two Kaleidos palettes, so let me know if you guys want to see a video on these. I got a lot of shit coming, but the main thing that I want to do is the palette rankings. These, I just did a video on the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. We're all over the place, but stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram for the giveaway winners. I still haven't announced those yet, but other than that, I'm going to enjoy my Coke Zero, and I'm going to go edit for the rest of the day. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please, in the comments after this video post, let me know what your guys' favorites were, what you guys plan to pick up during the Sephora Friends and Family sale, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!